As parents, we will do absolutely anything and everything to help our kids be healthy. That's why when they get sick, oh man, do we get stressed. From stuffy noses to coughs, especially fevers, our natural reaction as parents is to go straight to fight or flight, worry, and anxiety. It's this natural, stressful emotion combined with a generation or two of training that also sends us and so many parents right to the doctor's office or pharmacy aisle with their sick kiddos. You see, the biggest problem with our current healthcare system that trains us to turn to Tylenol, antibiotics, decongestants, and corticosteroids almost immediately is that while those things may help in the short term, they weaken and suppress the immune system and body in the long term. Now, the truth is, God designed our kids to be healthy and strong right out of the gates, but they also have quite a bit of growth and development yet to go. Getting sick a few times in those first 2 years, when their teeth are coming in or whether the weather is changing, can actually be a good thing that brings about short-term struggles that add up to long-term gains. If you had this internal struggle between going natural or going medical when your kids are sick, you most definitely aren't alone. Parents of today, more than ever, are looking for answers and drug-free action steps and solutions that not only help in the short term, but make things better in the long term as well. Each of us parents want to do always what's right, helping our kids get through the illnesses as fast as possible and avoid them in the future. To not load up on all sorts of natural health, nervous, and immune system boosting actions during an illness. But also rest assured you're helping your child build strength, resilience, and adaptability in the long term as well. So I want to talk about one of our kids that comes to the office. Jack is finally kicking the constant cycle of sickness, and I want to tell you what his mom has to say. Starting at 18 months, Jack would have breathing issues when he got sick. He'd been to the ER a few times to receive breathing treatments, steroids, oxygen, along with being prescribed an inhaler. It seemed like he would get sick often and it would last longer than normal. And the common cold would linger, then would escalate to him needing an inhaler. And as a mom, she always worried that, she would notice him, get the sniffles, a fear of turning into a respiratory illness. And if it was a respiratory illness, she would feel like it was always, she'd be on high alert with his coughing and breathing problems, and always needing to judge if they needed to take him to a trip to the urgent care. And it's all this is exhausting. And she had so much mom guilt, well, giving him an inhaler so many times, she felt stuck with no options on how to help him. She could use this inhaler Jack would use multiple inhaler multiple times a day to keep his coughing controlled and his breathing normal. We had the humidifier going on all the time, giving him fever-reducing medicine that helped him inflammation, and it felt like things were getting barely better, slowly keeping things at bay. But when they started coming to Vanilla Chiropractic, she knew they would receive care that would help Jack from the inside out. Those lasting results weren't just going to be band-aids to deeper issues. They started Jack at Vanilla Chiropractic and right around the time of the RSV flu season, and she knew the kids were bringing more germs home, and she wanted to start working on his immune system for when he would get sick later on. And when he did get sick, he didn't need to use an inhaler. He didn't suffer any of the breathing issues that you don't normally did. His cough was hardly there, and he was over it pretty quickly. So much had changed in the short amount of time since Jack had started care. She now has confidence in his body to get through any illness quicker without needing his inhaler. She has peace of mind now. Doesn't worry as much when she knows he might get sick. So what is that answer? Well, focus first on getting the body everything it needs to fight off illnesses and build resilience. And second, make sure you do it in the right order or sequence. Now, the order or sequence in which this must work is the part very few parents or even providers are aware of truly the secret to all of this. You can't put more complex methods of natural healing in play until the body and central nervous system have mastered the basics or the foundation. So adding those supplements and detoxification protocols may be important, but they can't happen without the first four pillars being a strong foundation for the neuroimmune system to use them appropriately. So 1, Have a healthy, adaptable nervous system with neurologically focused chiropractic care. Since the autonomic nervous system controls and modulates every single tissue, cell, and organ in the body, especially the immune system, the benefits of chiropractic care become incredibly far reaching. And you can best understand the multiple benefits of chiropractic by looking at it through the lens of a condition called dysautonomia. This is perhaps the most confusing part of chiropractic, honestly, because how can it be so simple? Most parents are so used to the current medical system where there's a different specialist, kind of doctor for every system in the body, ENT, GI, neurologist, etc. And none of them seem to communicate or coordinate very well together. In contrast, that's exactly why chiropractic care focuses on the nervous system. The central and autonomic nervous systems are the air traffic controller of our entire body, making a healthy nervous system the key signaling catalyst for the immune system and all else. 2, learn to sleep well. We all know what it's like not to get a good enough night's sleep. Feel moody, easily agitated, and unfocused. Plus, little sleep takes a big toll on your physical health over time. Our bodies do some of the best work while sleeping, and that's as fully grown adults. Consistent poor sleep for children can contribute to digestive issues, immune system problems, focus and behavior challenges, anxiety and depression, and other health concerns. Sleep is an all-important catalyst for everything else you do to keep momentum in your health. 3, exercise and play. If we all think back to our childhood, it was rare to not be playing outside. Moving constantly during the daytime hours. Truth is, we didn't have anything we didn't have anything else to do. There's no iPhones, live streaming, Nintendo Switch, they all weren't created yet. We had to build forts, play neighborhood sports, ride bikes around town, and climb trees. And I promise is not trying to make anyone feel older than they already feel, but only emphasize a change over the last 20 plus years of how childhood is now set up to move less. Exercise and movement aren't just good for our kids' bodies, it's good for their brain and nervous system. Research shows that more kids move, the better they can activate the brain pathways, which is key to learning, focus, social development, and immune response. Plus, movement and exercise are massive catalysts for mood, sleep, and eating healthier foods. I definitely want them to eat clean, healthy foods. This is a big one. No doubt a focus of your family at some point. And we like to divide this into 5 simple steps. 1, eat nutrient-dense foods. Drink plenty of water, minimize intake of processed sugars, and avoid trans, unhealthy fats and chemicals, so preservatives, food dyes, etc. Now, don't get discouraged if you're not perfect. Think of the 80-20 balance. Consistency over the long term is more important than the one-off birthday party or natural foods go out the window or a meal. And this is why we focus on the nervous systems first with these 4 key pillars. They are the foundation for everything that follows. You can add all these supplements, smoothies, herbs, and essential oils you want, but your child's nervous system is stressed out, not sleeping, not moving, not eating clean, nothing will work near the same. The moment your child gets sick, circle back and double down on the foundational pillars and basics here of making sure your child gets plenty of sleep, moves good, eats clean, most especially gets adjusted an extra time or 2 in order to get their nervous system and immune system functioning at their best. All this may seem foreign and brand new to you now as you're not just starting out. We promise your pediatric and family neurologically focused chiropractic team is here for you every step of the way to help build a stronger immune system for you and your family. Parents today, more than ever, are looking for the answers, drug-free action steps and solutions that not only help in the short term, but make things better in the long term as well. So if a child is struggling with immune-related health challenges, we have resources and help for you. Click the link below.